You might need to reference a view several times in a piece of code. So I want to show you how you can set this up as a class level variable that you don't need to keep finding the ID every time you want to use or reference that view. So I've set up a simple project here. I've got a text view which I've identified as TV Hello as the ID. I've got a button BTN SMCC and a button BTN ASU. I've also set up some strings for SMCC and ASU to say South Mountain Community College and Arizona State University respectively. And what we're going to have happen is in our activity, when I click one of these buttons, I want the Hello World to change to either South Mountain Community College or Arizona State University. And I'm going to do this with two separate click events for these two buttons. So they're both going to reference this TV Hello text view. So I'm going to go into my main activity. And I'm going to create a class level variable that I was going to name the same as my ID, which is TV Hello. It's going to be a text view, and I'm going to have it equal null because at this point, when this line of code is ran, we have not yet created our activity, and so the view does not exist. And because it does not exist, I need to make it a nullable text view by putting the question mark after it. That's sort of like the optionals in iOS if you're coming from the iOS side. Now I get a red marking here of text view because I need to import it. And I can simply click the import button here. And that will import android.widget.textView. And so now it's a referenced view. Then in my onCreate, I can say TV Hello equals, and I can find view by ID. And find TV Hello. Now I'm also going to add a block of code here that I use in pretty much all my applications. That's to hide the action bar. So I'm just going to do try catch to hide the action bar. Now I want to reference that TV Hello in an onClick event. So I'm going to create a function. I'm going to call it click SMCC. And I can now just simply say TV Hello dot set text, and in the set text method we can say get string, and my string is going to be r.string dot, and I'm going to choose SMCC. Now you notice again a little error here, and that's because TV Hello is a nullable text view, so I need to put a question mark after TV Hello. So the one thing I still need to do is tie this function to my button. Go back to my layout file, choose the SMCC button, and in the comment attributes there's the onClick, and I can choose click SMCC. So now I've wired up the button to that function, and I'm going to test my project in the emulator. And there we go, that works. And of course if I click the ASU button, nothing happens. We haven't wired that up yet or created the function for that. So I'm going to end the emulator. I'm going to come back to my code, and I'm simply going to copy my function, paste it. We'll call this one click ASU, and here we're going to set the string to ASU. So once again I need to wire that up. I'm going to choose the ASU button, and this time we have a click ASU, and now we'll test. Arizona State University, and South Mountain Community College. So that's how we can reference a view with a class level variable and save yourself a little bit of code if you're using that multiple times. If you just jumped into this video, you can see all the videos from the Android App Development Cohort playlist by clicking on the image in the lower right. And if you'd like to be alerted to future videos that I create, you can click my picture up in the top right and subscribe to the channel.